Hello you gorgeous gamers, and welcome back to another Everything You Need to Know on Pure Play TV, and this time we're talking about Hotshot Racing. Hotshot Racing is just a few days away from release, so to help you get prepped for some brilliant arcade action, here's everything you need to know about the game. It used to be called Racing Apex. Hotshot Racing was first announced in 2016 as Racing Apex. The game's developer, Lucky Mountain Games, originally pitched the game on Kickstarter as a retro-style combat racing game. The original version was to include vehicular combat, with the game's cars having gun mounts. The combat would have been a little similar to the classic Vigilante 8 and a little bit of Mario Kart, but that version of the game is no more. It's in good hands. In 2018, Lucky Mountain Games teamed up with Sumo Digital and completely overhauled the game. Bringing in Sumo Digital was a wise move, as the Sheffield headquartered studio has extensive experience in racing games, having worked on a number of big name racing properties, including Outrun, one of the inspirations behind Hotshot Racing. Sumo Digital has also worked on Sega Arcade Rally Online, Forza Horizon 2 and Sega All-Stars Racing, to name just a few of the racing games the developer has behind it. It's safe to say then that Sumo Digital knows what works in a racing game. And the less said about Crackdown 3, the better. I'm kidding, I actually like Crackdown 3, but that's a video for another day. And I'm scared Terry Crews will beat me. It looks and runs great, but there's a catch. Hotshot Racing will look great no matter where you play it, whether it's on PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch or PC. It's a damn good looking game. Though, having said that, if you can't connect with the old school polygonal art style, that's on you, Buster. The game will run great too, offering 60 FPS across all platforms. But there is a catch, it's only 60 FPS in single player. If you take the game into split screen, the frame rate drops to 30. This isn't unheard of, and even the most popular arcade racer, known to man, dog and god, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, does exactly the same thing. Still, good to know. It's old school, but super modern. Hotshot Racing is obviously inspired by the great classics, but it's not a dinosaur stuck in the past. It takes what we loved about the old arcade racers and incorporates modern sensibilities. For one, there's online multiplayer, which will keep the leaderboard chasers busy for hours on end. Then there's the offline multiplayer, with support for up to 4 players on one screen. Proper old school 4-player split screen! Every game mode can be played with a buddy sitting next to you, so you don't have to do it all on your lonesome. Game modes galore. Hotshot Racing will ship with a full single player Grand Prix, as well as time trials. These are the more traditional game modes with arcade style checkpoints and a constantly ticking timer. For a change of pace, you can try out the Cops and Robbers game mode, where players can either take on the role of cop or robber, with the goal being to chase or evade. Again, this is available in multiplayer too. The other game mode is Drive or Explode, and it tasks players with maintaining the speed set by the game. The twist is that this increases every so often, and if you dip below that speed, your health bar depletes until you're a fiery wreck on the roadside. Last man, woman or child standing wins. It's a very economical package. While I'm under embargo until September 8th, I can say that I've played the game and I'm very excited to share my full review with all of you. Until then, all I can really say is that the asking price is very fair. It's a cheap and cheerful release at just $19.99, £15.99 and €19.99, and you get a lot of bang for your currency. 16 routes, each with mirrored versions, as well as a dozen characters with their own vehicles that can be upgraded. Plus, the longevity that comes from online multiplayer and split screen means you're basically going to be stealing this game. Well done, you dirty thief. The price isn't the only small thing either. The game's file size is impressively small, coming in at just over 4.5 GB on PS4. Other platforms may vary, but not by much. Perfect if your hard drive is looking a bit crowded. When does it release and how can I buy it? Good question. Hotshot Racing will drift onto PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch and PC on September 10th, 2020. It is a digital only release for now, so you'll need to make sure you've got the hard drive space for it, which shouldn't be difficult considering the game's tiny footprint. So, Pure Play TV, when can we watch your review? And please be very specific about the time zones. Another great question there, Inside Voice. Our review is under embargo until 4 PM BST, 5 PM CEST, 8 AM EDT and 11 AM PDT on September 8th, 2020. And I only know what one of those time things means. We'll have the main written review on pureplaystation.com and the video review available here on Pure Play TV. And that's what you need to know about Hotshot Racing. If you like this and want more, hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. They're connected to a box in my office that says, "They want more," and that's how I know to do more. It's a good system. I've been Chris, you've been lovely, see you back here for the review, but hopefully before then too. Bye!